Hey, what's up? It's Taku here. Welcome back to my weekly vlog. Today I'm gonna try a new UI framework that is called Kuma UI. It's being released as a stable version recently, and yeah, I wanted to try it out. So it's another UI framework for like React, and it's for CSS-in-JS, and it focuses on zero runtime, which means that it generates CSS files from your source code, JavaScript source code. So it keeps the footprint of your website small, so your website will be fast. And on the other hand, there is another library called Panda CSS. It's a bit older than Kuma UI, and this library is created by the same guys who created Chakra UI. I've used this library for building my homepage here. So I use Chakra UI to build this website. Source code is available here. So this uses Chakra UI and emotion. And so Chakra UI allows you to write components like this. So you've got box component which accepts properties like display, flex grow, and the margin top, margin left, padding right, left, top, down, bottom, and text align, and so on, which is so intuitive to build components without writing CSS rules. And I love it. So I used a similar library called Restyle. It is a library that provides a type-enforced system for building UI components in React Native with TypeScript. It was so useful to build my mobile version of Inkdrop. So you can write components in the exact same way like Chakra UI or Emotion. That was so cool. And I'm currently working on the desktop version, and it currently uses the traditional CSS and JavaScript file style. So I have bunch of CSS files and JavaScript files, and it uses class names to apply the styles from CSS to my components. So it's a traditional way to build UIs. And I feel like switching from it to this utility prop style. Utility prop style. And I've been looking for a good UI library for accomplishing that. And the Kuma UI does that, and also Panda CSS provides a way to do that with zero runtime support. I believe it's right. So this is a similar library as Kuma UI, so which supports CSS-in-JS and are SC compatible, multi-variant support, and best-in-class developer everything. So I wanted to try both libraries today. So let's do it. And there are some differences between Kuma UI and the Panda CSS. So it is a headless components. On the other hand, the Panda CSS comes with some pre-styled components, I believe. So I'm gonna check it. So let's try Kuma UI first. So what is Kuma UI? So it's a CSS-in-JS and with zero runtime support, but CSS-in-JS causes a significant performance degrade because you have to convert your CSS styles from JS object. So browsers is not able to know CSS styles when loading your web pages, because JavaScript has the style and it is generated in runtime, so it affects performance. But zero runtime feature generates CSS files when you build the source code. So browsers can load CSS files directly without loading a JavaScript file. That improves the performance. And the Kuma UI wants to solve CSS-in-JS problem by leveraging the hybrid approach, introducing the hybrid approach. So Kuma UI analyzes the source code and extract the static styles, only static styles, to CSS files, and leaves only the dynamic styles in JavaScript. That allows you to keep the performance faster without compromising the performance. So you can use this utility props based components without compromising the performance. So that is the new that is the point why you use Kuma UI. Well, okay, so how to use it? So I'm gonna npm create React TypeScript, please. Okay. All right, and you've got package.json and you've got React, simple React. Okay, so let's run it. All right, localhost 5174. Well, let's install Kuma UI core and npm no Kuma UI byte. No. So first I should install the core components as a dependency, and next I install byte as a dev dependency. So you've got core library and byte package installed. Then next, no. Byte config and Kuma UI byte. Okay. Well, that's why it so the installation is so simple. It should be ready to use Kuma UI already, I guess. So let's try the okay, so text, yeah. So okay, cool. So the CSS is not working properly, but yeah, cool. Yeah, cool. As H1. Oh yeah. So no. It works like a charm. Changes feel faster. Button, how about me? Okay. Yeah, box is available. And button as well. How about me? And let's add the padding. Urge. No. Weird. Box doesn't support. Oh. Okay. But so 10 is not available. Okay. Yeah, it's very simple and easy. I love it. Well, so it is. It doesn't provide any pre-styled components, but it provides a bunch of basic components like flex, grid, hstack, vstack. For example, hstack spacing Really? Spacing? No, I guess. Gap. Justify. Yep. Center. And box. BG blue. And hello. And if I change it to this tag, cool. Heading, button, link, image, select. So it'll be nice to use it with headless components libraries like Radix UI. So it comes with a bunch of basic interactive components like drop-down menu, popover. It is also unstyled, but it provides some accessible components like slider, scroll area. Yeah, and then you can use your favorite CSS libraries or build your own style set. So Inkdrop has own style system for supporting those UI themes, and it is hard to migrate quickly from the old one to new one. So I'd like to use the existing the theme system at the moment, but so those unstyled components and UI framework allows me to reuse the existing style system. So it's great, yeah. And yeah, I have to mention that it has it supports zero runtime compilation. So yeah, so let's build it. Before doing that, I'd like to show you how it's rendered, how it renders. So as you can see, it has unique class names like bear emoji as a prefix of the classes, which means that Kuma UI detected the static styles from your JS files, and it can generate static CSS files from it. If you changed the style to like dynamic for example, it's now dynamic. So the class name changed, the prefix changed from bear to unicorn, and it has padding, 12 pixel padding, which means that it cannot generate a static CSS from this dynamic style. So you can have both static styles and the dynamic style at the same time, which is great. You can leverage the benefits of benefits of using CSS in JS, and you can also leverage the benefits of zero runtime static CSS generations, which is cool. Yeah, okay. So that's the Kuma UI, and let's build it. Okay. Parsing error. All right. Okay, anyway, let's try it again. So it generated CSS and JS and assets and CSS file. So it has some styles with class names that has Kuma prefix. Identifier color dot white. Okay. This is not right. Okay. Let's try again. Yeah. So Kuma UI generated the static styles from your JSX. That's, yeah, it works fine. Also, it keeps the box dynamic styles like so in JS file. Its format. All right. Yeah, so it has it has dynamic style here. It works cool. So that is Kuma UI. Okay, and next I'm gonna try Panda CSS, which is a similar library, and it supports a bunch of frameworks, and I'm gonna use it with Byte. Yeah, so it has concrete guide. So create npm create byte latest. So Panda example, React. Okay. Okay. Then install Panda CSS /div. So it has many dependencies like Babel, ES build, and Chalk, Zag.js, Vue, so many dependencies. It even has a dependency on Astro. Okay, and expand the init post CSS. Create index.css file in your project that contains yes sir. Then script add pair and source file. Okay, that's fine. Style the system. All right. Okay, let's try. Let's try it. Look first. No, it's alright. Okay. Extract then. Okay. So it has some. Okay. And start the system. Start the system. Oh. So there is a start system folder here. So it already has a bunch of default styles, like Chakra UI, patterns. Oh, it even has JS files. TS file. So why Panda CSS generates those files? So it is for giving a chance to edit myself. But what if Panda CSS decided to update, making a breaking change to the style system? What will happen? This strategy is same as the old version of our native base, I guess, and it was nightmare to maintain those generated components and theme files. I kind of don't like it. And how to write utility props. Let's try. Box. Is there any box component? Getting started tokens. So I just wanna write prop style like so. So there's not such a module, JSX module, but how to generate JSX style props. Style props. Style props. JS. Which page? So you have to configure. You have to configure the JSX framework in your Panda TS file, and then pan origin clean. Oh, this is wrong. Oh. I'm confused. I guess npm is not necessary. Yeah. Now we've got JSX, a bunch of JSX files. Let's try again. It's still not working because the path is wrong. All right, it worked finally. So you can change the font size. Excel bold, color LED. All right, cool, man. So it is. So if you were familiar with Chakra UI, it'd be nice. It'd be easier to adopt Panda CSS than Kuma UI, but I prefer using Kuma UI because it's more simple to install, and it doesn't generate a bunch of files like style system, which allow me to keep my project simple. So I feel like using Kuma UI, at least at the moment. But if you want a UI framework that also comes with a predefined components and also supports the runtime, Panda CSS would be a nice choice, good choice. Okay, let's build a. All right, let's build. This assets, and CSS. Okay. So it has default CSS variables. Oh, tokens. Okay. All right. So it generates color palettes and font sizes and radius for using your for quick styles. I mean, so it helps you quickly apply styles from CSS variables. Okay, that's nice. Yeah. So it's like a full stack CSS framework. And so it has, so what if it has dynamic style? What happened? So this assets index.js. So change color. Okay, so it still. So there is a big difference between Kuma UI. So you can see Kuma UI replaces the styles with generated class names. On the other hand, Panda UI keeps the JS components utility props as they are. So it doesn't replace those properties with a class name. That's interesting. This is the big difference. So instead, I guess, so let me run it. So yeah. So it has like Tailwind CSS like class names. It has MT6, which means margin top 6, and font size XL, font bold, and the text color to be red. Like so. So instead of generating a dynamic class names, it uses Tailwind-like class names. That'll be interesting. Yeah. So if you'd prefer using Tailwind style class names, it'd be great. Okay, that's Panda CSS. Yeah, there are many pros and cons between Kuma UI and Panda CSS, but it depends on, of course, it depends on your project requirements. And I hope it's helpful to determine which UI framework to use for in your project. Personally, I like Kuma UI over Panda CSS at the moment. Yeah, and I'd like to mention that the author of Kuma UI is a Japanese guy. He's a port boy. Yeah, 頑張ってください. And yeah, so I'd like to plan using Kuma UI in my desktop app, but it still uses Webpack, but there's no guide to use Webpack, to use Kuma UI with Webpack at the moment. But I found that there is a package for using Webpack, but it doesn't have guide documentation to use about Webpack. So I hope they'll cover Webpack as well on the documentation. Anyway, yeah, so I'll keep working on my project, my desktop project. And yeah, please let me know your thoughts on these libraries in the comments down below. Thank you for watching and have a productive day.